Well, I know it's going to be a good day in the garage today because I got Rick Schmidt from National Parts Depot back with me, and we always have a good time. Rick?
Good to see you, Dennis.
Great to be here. But by the looks of things, we're going to talk about nuts, bolts, and fasteners.
Yeah, real romantic subject.
Glamorous,
right
very glamorous,
yes,
Rick.
Yes, we're talking about hardware today, and more specifically our Concourse Correct Master Kits that we have for Camaro, Mustang, and we're just about to have a full line release for Chevelle.
Well, and you guys are, I mean, you're the right guys to be talking about this because both you and your dad are serious collectors, serious restorers, and you know the value of the right hardware.
Absolutely. You know, there's nothing more disappointing about a restoration when you walk up to a car and you see that everything's done to such a high level of craftsmanship, but then they went down to the local hardware store to pick up their nuts and bolts.
That's right. Well, you know, you're going to tear into a car, it's 30-some-odd years old. The fasteners you take off they're rusted, they're stripped, they're broken. And in my case, a lot of times they go missing.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to need hardware when you're doing a restoration.
Now, it looks to me like you've kind of drawn all this stuff together in a compilation here.
Yes. What we have is we have 3 separate categories: chassis, body, and engine. Now, we also have interior kits as well.
One of these is pretty big, you know.
Yeah,
it's pretty heavy.
Huge. That's a chassis kit, and what we have spread out here is a chassis kit for a 68 Camaro.
So this is everything that goes into a 68 Camaro chassis?
Everything that would go into a 68 Camaro chassis.
How do you know that?
Well, a lot of research. AMK provides us with these kits, and they go by the original GM assembly manuals to do their initial research, but they don't bank on that research because sometimes those assembly manuals aren't exactly accurate as to what really happened in production.
What do they do then?
Junkyarding, seeking unrestored low-mile cars that have never been apart before, just an awful lot of homework and documentation, measuring.
These guys have way too much time on their hands.
So to ensure that they've got the correct head markings, they've got the correct plating finishes, they've got zinc plating where it needs to be, they've got phosphate and oil where it needs to be, they've got... So
they know what the right stuff is and they know what the stuff is, and you've pulled that all together. But let's say, okay, let's say I don't need the entire kit, I just need well, you know, Rick, I just need the parking brake control fastener that goes under the dash. How about that?
Well, that's no problem because we sell all of these kits individually in our catalog as well. But if you're doing a full restoration on your car, it really behooves you to buy the master kit because it'll save you 30 to 35% on the total purchase price of the kits.
The volume discount.
Yes, the volume discount.
The volume discount.
So if you're planning on doing a full restoration, it just makes so much sense, especially if you value your time.
Well, that's right.
You may not even be that concerned about the correctness of the hardware, but you're going to break bolts and you're going to lose stuff and you're going to be hunting through coffee cans through stuff.
And a lot of these fasteners you're not going to get at a hardware store. They're specialty pieces.
Exactly, exactly. You're not going to do it right and find it at a hardware store, that's for certain.
Okay, chassis kit. What other kits do you do?
We do engine kits. This right here is a 69 Camaro or Chevelle big block hardware kit. This has all the hardware in it that you would use for attaching the fan, doing your water pump, your intake manifold, timing cover.
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. Chassis, engine, body?
Here we have a body kit for an 8081 Camaro, and this is all the pieces that you would need to do the tail light lenses to the door latches to...
Let me read from the book of Camaro here.
Absolutely.
The NPD catalog.
Yes.
Let's see what a body kit actually has in it. It says all fasteners needed to attach battery tray, bumpers, bumper guards, bumper guard brackets, cowl vent panel, door strikers, door latches, fenders, fender to rad supports, fender extensions, wheel... This list goes on and on.
Until you're done with the car. Exactly.
I guess that makes sense. It's a complete kit.
Yeah, you put these engine and chassis and body kits together, and you literally have every last piece of hardware and fastener to do the entire car. Of course, there's also the interior. We've got kits to do the interior as well.
So you've taken, you know, the guesswork and the hassle out of this.
Right.
That's absolutely wonderful. Hey, if you want to learn more about these kits from National Parts Depot, log on to myclassiccar.com.